What's up, Trophy Hunter? PlayStation Indies sale hits the PlayStation Store. This is one of my favorite sales because you can get easy platinums very cheap and there are always a few hidden gems. In this video I will show you a few easy platinum games you need to check out, so let's jump right into it. We will start with the cheap ones and we will work up our way to the more expensive ones. First game, Flatland Prologue. I think I mentioned this game already a few times, but for just 60 cents you get a pretty fun and solid platformer. The game requires a small amount of skill, but all in one it's still an easy platinum. The next game is Lydia, which is a very straightforward and fast platinum. Probably a must buy for just 75 cents. It's a story-driven indie adventure game about substance abuse from a perspective of a small child. All stories are story related, so nothing is missable. If you skip the text it can be done within 30 minutes. The next one is another very good deal, Suicide Guys Sleeping Deeply for 60 cents if you're PS Plus member. The game is a first-person action puzzle game and probably a must buy for just 60 cents. Easy platinum with a guide, it can be done within 1 hour. If you need a platinum walkthrough you can find one on my channel. The next one is Agent A, which is another very good deal, just $1.40. It's a point and click adventure game with a lot of puzzles. There's also a speedrun trophy, you need to complete the game in less than 2 hours. But if you played through the game at least once you should have no problems to get through it again in less than 2 hours. If you need a full platinum walkthrough you can find one on my channel. Next one, Alien 6, is not really a must play, but it's a must buy because it's a super fast platinum. The game is just 60 cents for PS Plus members and can be done within 5 minutes. There are some in-game cheats which will make the game very easy. If you like old school beat 'em up games, check out 8 Dragons. The game can be played with up to 4 players, is a very straightforward platinum and is cross-buy. So for just $2 you can get another 2 platinums, 1 platinum on PS4 and 1 platinum on PS5. There are plenty of better beat 'em up games available, but for just $2 it's worth a try. Next one is Intruders, which is a very intense first-person stealth game. Well, if you haven't played the game already, give the game a try, it's just $2 and it's a very good game. The game can be played with VR and without VR. If you need help on some collectibles, check out my platinum walkthrough on my channel. Next one is The Dark Eye Chains of Sadinav. Well, this is a point and click RPG game and you have to play through the game twice, once on easy and once on hard. Well, a walkthrough is highly recommended, you can find a very good text written guide on PlayStation Trophies. But probably before using any guide, play through the game at least once on easy. Next one is another must buy if you haven't already played it, Fitchment. For just $2 you get the bundle, the game and a dynamic theme. The game itself is also very good and fun to play. There are also some collectibles, but they are not missable. You can clean up everything after completing the game. Donut County is a very good example. That simple game mechanics can be fun. You play a hole and your task is to devour everything. Yes, I know it's pretty simple, but believe me, it's more fun than you think. The next game is not really a must play, the game is called Together Chapter 1. But I put the game on my list because I think not many people know that this is a very easy and fast platinum. It's some sort of puzzle game where you control 2 characters. Well, the game can be done easily in less than 1 hour. The game says Chapter 1, but there was never a Chapter 2, so I believe the game doesn't sold very well. Anyway, if you're looking for another easy and quick platinum, check out Together. A Memoir Blue is a very good story-driven adventure game. The game is cross-buy, so another 2 easy platinums for $6. It's a very good game and the puzzles are not too difficult, so you can get through the game easily without using any guide or walkthrough. If you like old school RPG games like Final Fantasy VII, check out Light Fairy Tale. This game comes in episodes and there are already 2 episodes available, both of them are on sale now. And yes, each episode has their own platinum. Each episode takes about 4 to 6 hours, be careful, there are some missable trophies. All in one, a very solid indie RPG game. Next one, Chris, is a very beautiful adventure game. Great visuals, great soundtrack, the game reminds me a bit of Journey. Nothing is really missable because you unlock chapter select after completing the game. If you're looking for a full platinum walkthrough, you can find one on my channel. Summer in Mara is easy but time consuming. This one is a pretty nice looking indie adventure game. No trophies are missable because there is free room after finishing the story. Like I said before, it's an easy and fun platinum, but it's time consuming. Usually the game is $25, but you can get it now for just $8. Next game offers a lot more action, Big Trunk Satanic Massacre. It's a top-down shooter, there are some missable trophies, but the game is very short. If you're PS Plus member, you can get the game for just $6. Next one is another top-down shooter, Trigger Witch. This one is really fun and the entire game can be played couch co-op. There are some difficulties you can choose from, but everything can be done on very easy. The game has a total of 58 trophies and no trophies are missable. Very fun game, highly recommended. Next game is Hitchhiker, which is basically a sitting simulator. There are also some light puzzles, but the heart of the game is the story and the mystery. No spoilers here, the game has a very straightforward trophy list and no trophies are missable. So sit back, enjoy the game and solve the mystery. Next one is Lake. The game is available on PS4 and PS5, but unfortunately the game is not cross-buy. This one is a very good game with some very nice graphics, but be careful if you're going for the platinum, there are just 12 trophies and 11 trophies are missable. The game got some very good reviews and I only heard good things about it. The next game on my list is The Artful Escape. The game is cross-buy between PS5 and PS4. If you're PS Plus Extra member, the game is completely free to download. And believe me, you need to play this game. This game was so good and I really loved it. Trophy wise very straightforward, no trophies are missable because there's chapter select. Usually the game is $20, but you can get it now for just $14. But believe me, even for $20 the game is worth it. The game is very short, you can complete it within 3 hours. But you will love every single minute. Next game on my list is 12 Minutes, which is another cross-buy title. The game is a real-time top-down interactive thriller. The game is probably not for everyone, but I would recommend it to anyone who's a fan of time loops and trial and error puzzles. The game itself is very easy, but some trophies are a bit tricky, because you need to select specific dialogue and do some specific interactions. If you need a platinum walkthrough, you can find one on my channel, but I recommend play through the game blind at least once. The next are basically two games, Monster Jam Steel Titans Power Out Edition. The Power Out Edition includes both Monster Jam games. Both games are relatively easy platinums. Be aware, Steel Titans 2 has some online trophies, but fortunately they are very easy, you just have to complete 25 online matches, so no need to win, and you need to find one collectible and one world secret in an online session. If you are looking for a not so serious first person shooter, check out Serious Sam 4. This game is a lot of fun, the entire game can be played on easy. There's a trophy where you need to find all upgrades, but there's a workaround. You can easily give yourself all upgrades in an online session, so basically there are no missable trophies. Keep in mind the game is only available on PlayStation 5. Next game on my list is The Pathless. This one is cross-buy between PS5 and PS4. The game is a very fun platinum featuring fun traversal, combat and puzzle mechanics. To unlock the platinum trophy you need nearly 100% completion. There's only one trophy, you should keep an eye on it. The trophy is called Storm Survivor, which is the only missable trophy in the game. Last but not least is Martha is Dead, another cross-buy title. The game is a first-person psychological thriller. There is no combat, so basically it's just a walking simulator. Almost all trophies are miscellaneous or collectible related. Nothing is missable because the game creates an autosave every time you start a new chapter. So it's possible to revisit all previous chapters. So guys, that's it. I hope there are 1 or 2 games you found interesting. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.